Hey there, and welcome to the very first episode of our Minecraft Soft Play series. A peaceful space designed to help you relax, study, or drift off to sleep. If you've had a long day, or just need a gentle companion in the background, we've got you covered. And we hope this channel brings you the peace and comfort that you're looking for. Each episode, we'll be dedicating a special space in our world to one of you, our dreamers. If you'd like to be a part of this journey, leave a comment below. I'll be reading them all and responding to some in the next episode. Together, we will celebrate a dreamer each time we explore. It could be you. For now, however, let's get comfortable and let the adventure unfold. Welcome to Pixel Dreams, and thank you for being here. Looks like the sun has just risen. And we're going to start by exploring the area that we've spawned into. And we'll go from there, okay? It's a lovely little chicken. Looks like it wants some food from me, but unfortunately, I haven't got any yet. I'm gonna go up this mountain. And I suppose the first thing that we should be doing, hello chickens, is probably finding a nice cozy place to build our first home. I can see a chest over here. Just a few mushrooms in there. We'll collect those and take off for now. We're just going to continue walking past the mountainside here. And as we do so, I hope you're starting to settle in and get comfortable. If you had a long day, now's the time to forget about it and relax with me while we explore this beautifully serene landscape. Just going to open up my map, see where we are. Looks like the right side here, or the east side, is a bit barren, so we're going to start heading west. Now we are playing on easy mode, so there might still be some googlies around, such as skeletons and zombies. But we'll make sure to avoid them until we're ready. Everything's going to be fine. I can see a few sheep on my map coming up. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to get hungry, so I might just get some food from one of these sheep here. We've got some raw mutton now. That might come in handy a bit later on. And I can see a building over there, a house perhaps. Let's go and have a look. Is anybody around? And it looks like there's some villagers coming up. Let's go and say hi. Oh, there's a torch here. I'm going to take that. Are there any other torches? There's a couple more here. Just gonna grab a few torches. Might need them in the future, especially when it gets dark. And now we've arrived at the village. There's a farmer here. Hello. I hope you're doing well, Miles. I'm just a traveler coming through. Looks like they're all saying hi to me. Hello. Now, I don't want to be too late in finding a place to build, so we're going to head towards this island over here. Looks like it's in the middle of a bay. And perhaps maybe we'll get some wood on the way, so let's start doing that now as well. Now I've done my best to balance the levels of the mic along with the game sounds. However, if you think that I need to change any of the volume inside the game, please let me know in the comments and I'll do that for the next video. I really like connecting with you, my viewers, and getting to know you guys. And this is a very new channel. I've just started this channel. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I'm really excited to share this channel with you. And I hope it's a safe space for you to come and relax while I play Minecraft and other games. We've got a really cozy little gullet here. And we're just going to go towards the middle. And go for a nice swim, cool off all that heat hitting me from the sun. That's better. I'm just collecting, what is that? A seashell. Now, my nephew told me the other day that because I was a bit worried about sort of running a Minecraft commentary, a soft gameplay through, without knowing too much about the game. And he told me that the game's quite easy now. There are a lot of crafting mechanics and stuff that they run you through, such as this here. So I decided that I'm just going to give it a go and see how we go. So you'll need to bear with me if there's something I'm unaware of until we figure it out together. A bit of a fire from the lava there. The lava is a bit nerve-wracking. I don't want to be too close to it, but I do want to build some shelter because I do believe it's going to start getting dark soon. So what we'll do is we'll make a crafting table. I think we need a crafting table. We need some oak planks for that, or just planks in general by the looks of it. And for that, okay, so I can just put one fir log to get 4 planks, and then we can make a crafting table. Excellent. Now with the crafting table, I'm probably going to make some tools. So we'll place the crafting table down. This looks like an alright place to build a base. Or a home, I should say. And we'll build a crafting table there. And we'll get some more of these planks. Isn't that cool how it comes up over there? Really cool mod pack that we've got running here. And the mod pack, if you want to know, is called Better MC. It's from CurseForge. On the advice of my nephew, I've decided to use the mod pack. And you can kind of see that it adds some really nice graphics to the game that we can enjoy together as we explore through. The water just looks absolutely gorgeous, and the reflections and such. Anyway, let's not get too sidetracked. It is getting dark soon, so we're going to... I want to make some tools, so we'll start with a pickaxe. And maybe an axe as well. And what we'll do is we'll start digging in towards the mountain, or mining, I should say. And as we go in towards the mountain, we'll look to build a bit of shelter. Possibly if we can make a door for the doorway here, and then maybe just block off the entrance, because we don't want any nasty googlies coming in. Doesn't have to be too large, just enough room. Oh, is that coal? Now, I'm not sure if my pickaxe can break coal. Oh, on the top left there of the screen, it says that there's a little tick, so I'm assuming we can. Lovely. And we're going to collect all this coal. And we can use that coal in the furnace, I believe. And that'll allow us to cook some meat and other things like that, which will increase the value of the hunger that it satiates for us. There's quite a bit of coal in here. I'm gonna keep going. Oops. Bit of an accident there. Sometimes I get a bit excited and don't finish mining one of the blocks before moving on to the next. I feel like that's a perfect metaphor for the world that we live in today, where a lot of people are just always in a rush, me included. And sometimes it's good to just slow down and just enjoy the moment. Not everything has to be rushed. We're going to put the torches in our offhand here, and us in our left hand, so that we can still use the torches while we mine. And I've also upgraded my pickaxe now to a stone one, which, as you can probably tell, is allowing us to mine a little bit faster. Okay, that looks like it's the last of the coal. Now we're just going to mine a bit more room into this mountain here. It looks like it is getting dark outside. Wow. We've got some Aurora lights in the sky. I've never seen this before, and this is an addition to the game, by the looks of it. Let's put away our torch so we can fully appreciate this light. Now, what I might do here is just take a quick 30-second rest. And I want you to take a rest with me here. Just take a break. And I'd like to get the thumbnail for this episode here. And if you've clicked on this video, you've probably already seen this thumbnail. You can see the sky moving ever so gently. That isn't actually the sky moving. That's our world moving. Thank you for that. I'm glad we got to enjoy that experience together. We're going to continue into our cave here. And maybe even put down some torches. So we'll put a torch down there. Actually, maybe we'll put it down on the inside there. And what I want to do is start mining a bit further in. Might just put another torch down. Just over here somewhere. Lovely. I'm just going to open the map and see what's around. Excellent. And now we're going to make a chest. So probably need more wood for that, if I remember correctly. Fur chest, here we go. There we go. And we're going to put that chest down just inside our cozy little cave. And we can start filling that chest with some of the things that we don't need. And I might even make a furnace. And cook this delicious mutton that we've harvested from the sheep. Lovely. And we can just take a quick break here and listen to that fireplace cook the meat. Something very serene about taking it nice and slow and just enjoying the ambience of the game together. And if you've come home from a hectic day of work or school, you probably get to appreciate the value of this as much as I do, where we just get to relax together and unwind. Let all of your mental worries and thoughts just fade away. Lovely. It looks like our mutton's been cooked. We're going to take that from the furnace. And we haven't run out of any hunger yet. Looks like we're still quite satiated. So at the moment, there's no need to eat the food. We will keep the food on us, however. Now, the next thing I want to do is probably make a door so that we aren't completely out in the open. I'm just going to take out wood and I'm going to type in door. So I don't see any doors that we can make yet. Maybe if we craft some more wood. Building door. And we must be missing something, so we'll figure that out. Maybe if we search it on the bottom here. Door. Here we go. So I want to make a door. Okay, so we need 6 wood planks on top of each other on the left. So let's go back to our crafting table. And I love crafting things in survival games like Minecraft, so. And I hope you do too. We're going to figure out where to put this door, so I'm probably going to make a bit of a gullet here, so there's like an entry point, and that way we can. Let's move this crafting table inside and put the door down there. Fantastic. That makes me feel a lot more safe and a lot more comfortable. And if there are any monsters, I will protect us. So don't worry. But for now, we have the protection of our cozy little cave. Put the cobblestone back here. We're going to put our crafting table down. Maybe just in that corner there. And we could probably mine a new pathway in the cave while it's night time. It looks like we've run into copper ore. Okay. Keep on going, yeah. I don't want to go too much further, but I was hoping that we could find maybe an exit route, and I can see from the map that we're getting close to the other side of the mountain. For now, we'll just leave it as it is. Maybe we even put a door down here. Cool. And I feel like we need a bed. That should be number one on the order of things. Look at that, the sun's now rising. Once again, I just want to relax here for 30 seconds or so and enjoy the sunrise. Got a few cracks there in my bones. So, now that we have a brand new day, I'd love to go exploring again. We'll bring a torch with us. We won't need the door or the copper. It might be wise for us to make a sword in case we encounter any nasty googlies around. So, looks like we've got no wood left. So we'll have to collect some wood first. I don't want to chop down any of the trees near our beautiful little cave. Oh, lovely. We've got some wood now. We're going to head back and make a sword. And then we'll need some sticks. And then we can make a stone sword. Excellent. It is important for us to stay protected, but it's also for us to be prepared for anything that we might come across out there in the wild. Excellent. Now, our objective for today and for this video is to build a house. So even though we have this little cave home, I want to actually build a house out maybe in the forest somewhere or on that island. So we'll need some materials for that. What's this over here? Looks like someone's got a bit of a wheat field. Maybe one of the villagers from that village that we saw. And there's a chest here as well with some apples. Now I don't need any food yet, and I don't want to take strangers' food, so we'll just leave it be. There's a bird flying. Hello. Looks like a crow. So for our house, we're probably going to need... Wow, this map's really starting to open up now. It's gorgeous. For our house, we're probably going to need some wood, maybe some cobblestone and some glass. And I think for glass, we'll need some... Here we go. So we can make dirty glass. But I think for glass we need sand, if I'm correct. Let me just double check that. So if we go on sand... Can't seem to find sand here. Maybe we'll go back to the one we used last time. So this one on the bottom here, sand. Here we go, so sand. And what can we make with sand? Can we make glass? Let's double check that as well. Just bear with me for a second here, sorry. Glass shards. Dirty glass shards, dirty glass. Green glass shards. We'll see what we can do. Let's just get some sand for now. Is this gravel? Okay. Never thought I'd be excited to see gravel. We're gonna go and... This is a very cozy little place. Perhaps we should build here. I think the hardest part for me when I start an adventure game like Minecraft is finding the right place to build. There's just so many options. And it's a big decision if you think about it. We're building a house where we're going to be living and spending a lot of our time. And raising a family, potentially, in the future. It's a generational house. So it needs to be in the right spot. It's a very cozy little cliff base here, with some nice light shining through the cliff. There's a lot happening here. We found some different types of trees. We've got some oak logs, which might be nice to collect. So let's get some oak here. Lovely. And I don't remember trees breaking like that when you break the bottom block. That might be part of the mod pack that we're using. I do like it, personally. Means you don't have to chop down the entire tree. But I also do like the aspect of really working for the wood and cutting it down block by block. Looks a bit scary down there. We've got how much wood now? About 19 oak logs. For our house, we'll probably need maybe 50 or so blocks, because it's not going to be a large house at the beginning. I'll grab one more tree here. Oh, my hatchet has just broken. Let's make another crafting table while we're here. I'd love to craft a stone axe this time. So there it is, stone axe. Awesome. And let's use that stone axe to finish the job here. Lovely. Everything's going really well so far. We've been here for about 2 days almost, and everything's okay. We're doing really well. Some potatoes and apples. Now, I don't feel like this belongs to anyone because it's just in the open for us. I'll probably take a few of these apples. Or maybe just leave one in there. Same with the potatoes. And we're just going to continue exploring. Maybe we'll take our crafting table back here as well. Might need that again soon. And we'll probably head back towards our island. Or decide on whether we want to build here, because this is a very cozy little place. Let's go a bit further in here. There's so much light shining through. That open crevice there. Crow almost bumped me into the lava. That would have been a bit sticky. There's quite a lot of lava dripping down from this mountainside. We're just going to continue walking up through here. And have a look at our map. There's a wetland over there. Purple looking wetland. Maybe we'll go further east here and just explore a little bit more. I know it's going to be getting dark soon, but I've got a weapon now, if I need a sword. And I think we'll be okay. We can make a makeshift kind of shelter if we need one. Now, I want to make a few more torches, and I do think that we need coal for that, so I'm just going to grab the coal here. And those little dings that we're hearing is the experience that the coal drops when we gather it, mine it. Now we can use the experience for all sorts of cool things later on, like enchanting. I don't want to break that block. If we break this one, will the water come through? Not yet. Excellent. Let's get out of here. It is starting to get quite dark now. And we wanted to head east, so I believe this way. We can see there's some kind of fortress there with a bunch of googlies. We want to avoid that. So we'll just go this way for now. Maybe even go up here. And I was at work the other day, and I work with a lot of teenagers. Oh, sorry, that may have been a bit loud. And a lot of them were talking about all the different games they play and can't keep up with it anymore. And I was sort of just saying, like, you know, Minecraft has always been one of my favorite games, even though I haven't played it much. It's a game that I find a lot of comfort in and a lot of nostalgia. I used to play this game, you know, after school with my friends and whatnot. I didn't have a lot of time back then to really just sit down and play for hours. But now I feel like my schedule's been clearing up and I've been wanting to do this channel for a while, so here we are. What is that? I don't really want to go and see what that is. It looks kind of scary. Can I see it from a distance, maybe? It's just something that I've never seen before. Oh, there it is. It's a snake. Okay, we're gonna probably stay away from that. Could get a little dangerous. And what we'll actually do is we'll start heading back. We've got a bit of a journey, but we'll start heading back towards our house. A little cave house for now. I think we have enough materials now where we can probably start to build an actual house. We might even be able to just swim all through the river back towards our place. And we can get to about there. I do a lot of swimming in real life. It's one of my biggest passions. Been swimming since I was 16 years old in school. I learned when I was younger, obviously, but what is that? Is that an emerald? I can see a cow over here. I don't really... Have I got enough food? I've got plenty of food. We're not gonna bother the cow. I really want to see what this is. It's really shiny. It is an emerald block, and I don't have It looks like my pickaxe can't break that, so I'm just gonna go this way. I believe I saw some coal before. I'm not sure why, but the music just abruptly stopped. That might be because I'm encountering a dangerous situation. I think overall we're fine. We'll just continue heading this way for now. Our island is over that side of the forest, so we'll need to sort of traverse that way. And we're just going to go up the rocks here. Stones. And now this is my first episode of the series, so I'm not sure how long I'll make this episode. I was hoping to do roughly 45 minutes to an hour and then get some feedback from some viewers on how I can plan the next episodes. But we'll see how we go. We're just keeping a nice steady pace at the moment. My goal is still to build a small house somewhere, just to get started with, and get some more wood here. Excellent. We're going to make our way towards the house. I remember that little fisherman's boat over there from before, so we're obviously getting close now, which is awesome. I do want a bit more sand as well. We're just going to go this way and go through here. It's making me a bit dizzy walking through the water like that. Maybe we can start swimming here. Lovely. And there's no aurora in the sky tonight, but we do have some beautiful colors of the night sky. And it looks like we've just about arrived back home. Lovely. Welcome back. We're just going to put away a lot of the things that we found in the wild. And perhaps we'll make another chest with some of the wood that we found out in nature. So I'm going to make a few more planks and then make a chest here. Yep, and then we're going to put that next to this one, and as you can see they connect and make one big chest. Now we've got plenty more space. Now first thing in the morning, I'm going to build a new house. Probably just over there in the middle of the lake. It is my favorite spot at the moment. And we've got that village right nearby. And by the looks of it, we've got a lot of different biomes to explore. There's even a pirate ship out in the ocean. There's also a ship in this direction with a pirate by the looks of it. Maybe a little sand island over there. I also would like to get just enough wool to make a bed, so let's have a look at how much wood we need for a bed. Maybe down here. I think we needed 3 wool from memory. So we need 3 wool and 3 planks to make a bed, and then we can dye the bed if we want to in the future. Awesome. Let's eat some food. We're gonna eat 2 apples here. Delicious. Excellent. We're back to full hunger now. And then we're going to prepare for our build for tomorrow. So we're going to grab all the wood we have. Some cobblestone. Oh, we've got plenty in there. And I want to see if we smelt the sand, if it becomes glass. Looks like it will be. Let's see what this makes. I'm just waiting to see when it becomes daytime. Yes, so we've got some glass now. And that'll be very nice to put in our new house as a design. Ooh, I'm just going to stretch a little bit here. Oh. Sometimes I can get a little bit tired and stiff. So we'll cook up 24 sand into glass. Maybe even put some more coal in the furnace. That looks quite scary down there. I do want to make a few more torches. And torch. There we go. Maybe another 8 torches. So we've got 16 altogether. Because we had 4 before. We've actually got 13 now, sorry. There we go. Looks like the sun's just starting to rise. Beautiful new day. We've had a lot of rain over here where I am in the past few days, so it's been quite nice to have a bit of sunlight when I go for my walks in the afternoon. And it's always nice to escape into a world like Minecraft and enjoy the different landscapes and the different atmospheres they have. It's beautiful. And we'll just stay here for a few seconds together and enjoy the sunrise. You can hear the lava in the background. There we go. I hope by now you've unwinded, or you're focused on your study material, or you've drifted off to sleep. Either way, I hope you're nice and comfortable here with me, and I'd like to thank you for being here again. It brings me joy to spend this time with you. Let's carry on. We've got plenty of glass now, plenty of materials to build our house. I would love to bring some of these saplings with me and plant them. Some apples and potatoes. And we can probably sort. There we go. Okay, it's a beautiful morning to build a house. I'm gonna go through here. And let's look for a place to build, shall we? So I actually think I'd prefer to build on this side of the island, maybe out towards the lake. Because that opens up to this part of the island, and it looks like there's a bit of snow on the top of that mountain there. And I would love to explore that cave in the future, maybe in the next episode. But let's get on with the objective of this episode, which is to build a house. We're going to start with some logs. I've done a little bit of architecture in my time. It's a very basic study of architecture and the different materials that people use to build houses. And I've watched quite a few Minecraft videos on the best way to design a house, so hopefully this expertise comes in handy while we're building our own place. We're just going to make a tiny little bridge just towards the middle of the lake here. And from here we'll finish the bridge and start the house. So for the house, we're going to do the outline with these logs. So maybe something like this. Yep. And then we'll come further in and then this way a little bit. Make a nice little room overlooking this side of the lake. Actually, it's a bit too far out. We'll just build like this. And then a nice little room. Lovely. Like that. We can't quite get down there. And we're running out of logs now. So in order to finish this, we want to make sure it's uniform, so we'll get the same logs. So there's quite a few fir trees here. We'll just go and grab some more logs. Maybe this middle tree here. This tree is too big and can't be broken in one hit. Well, we'll just leave that tree as it was then. Maybe this tree here. Let's see. There we go. Lovely. Just for good measure, we'll cut down one more tree. Maybe this one here. Actually, that looks like it's quite large. Let's see how we go. Lovely. And there's a lot of the wood that got stuck up there, so I'm actually going to have to go up there and get that wood. Get to that one. There we go. There we go. Some of the wood actually got stuck inside the leaves, so it's made it a bit more difficult to collect. There we go. And there's just a little bit more up the top there, which I want to go and grab as well. And some saplings and twigs and stuff like that. Oops. That wasn't very good. I do apologize if I've just woken you from your sleep. I accidentally fell off the tree while I was collecting the logs. I promise I'll be more careful. Just gonna grab all the cobblestone. Grab that one as well. And we're gonna head back towards the build, the foundations. I'm actually getting kind of hungry again. I'm gonna eat 2 more apples here. Delicious. And we can see the foundations here of the house. We're probably going to just go inwards from here and then outwards. And we want 2 separate rooms, one for sleeping and one for general storage and crafting and stuff like that. So maybe this room here can be our sleeping room. And just put from the bottom here. Lovely. And this room will come inwards from here. We're going to separate these rooms like this. And here will just be very simple bed and chest, or chest and bed. Very, very simple, nice, cozy little room to sleep in. Just one more like this. And then one from the bottom. So the design here, the idea of it is that you want the ends of the pillars or the ends of the walls to have these logs facing upwards, because it makes it look a bit more cozy. believe I didn't finish this one from before. Let's do that now. Lovely. And all we really want to do now is just extend a little more space just for the storage of the house. And in the future, I can definitely see myself building an underground, underwater area of this building as well. For now, let's close it up. Maybe come out a bit more. And then we'll close it from here. And for this, I'll need to build a few logs like this. And here's our foundations. So I'm going to fill it in with planks now. And we're going to mix the planks in with some glass. And hopefully get a nice design. So for my specific room, which is this one here, I'm just going to do planks for now. For the entrance, we can do... Maybe if we dig out a bit more of the ground here, make it a bit deeper. We can have a nice water element to the bottom of the house. Get all that glass down there. That one there as well. And I want to make maybe just one glass in the middle there. And cover the rest in wood. There we go. And then we want some glass in the middle here. So we can probably layer the outside. And do glass in the center there. Maybe one more glass there. Lovely. And then we're going to layer this part. Just do planks the whole way through here. And then coat the outside of this one. And then we'll do a nice 2x2 here in the middle of glass. And perhaps we'll do 2 more glass there. And finish that off. Actually, I changed my mind. I want to do 3 here. So 3 glass on this side. And on this side, we're going to do glass in the center there. Surround that with planks. And maybe do one more right there. Lovely. It's getting dark again. I'm not sure when the googlies will start spawning. I didn't check the mod pack. But I'm assuming they've just made it so they don't spawn in the first few days. Otherwise it does make it a bit difficult. And I do need more fir wood. So I'm going to make a quick crafting table here for the house. Because we're going to need one anyway. And we'll place it probably in the back of the house, or maybe over here. Lovely. And we'll make a chest as well while we're here. Maybe 2 chests. Oh, the blue jay just landed on the house of the... Hello. Hi, how are you? You're gorgeous, aren't you? Yeah, that's right, I'm building. Beautiful bird. Everything's okay. We're doing great here. We're going to make an axe. So I just need a bit more wood here. Some sticks. And then just another axe. Maybe... Yeah, no, that's fine. And then we'll get some more wood here. So let's just travel across. And I'd love to put some chests... not chests, sorry. Torches down as well. While I'm here. Maybe just break this... Put a torch down there. Put another torch down, maybe over here somewhere, on top of this. Lovely. And then we're going to get some more wood. So these trees look fine. There goes my first axe, but it's okay because I've made a second. We're always prepared. probably chop this tree down too. Excellent. And we'll chop this one as well. Just all 3 of these trees. And we want to make sure we take care of the environment, because the environment takes care of us by providing for us. So we're going to do the right thing and plant a few of these saplings back. I think to make a big tree like those ones, you need 4 together like this. And aside from that, we can just do some single ones. And I always like to plant 1 or 2 extra saplings, even if I've only cut down a few trees, just because it's better for the environment that way. And now we're going to finish building our house. So we'll start with the entrance. There we go. And then maybe do 2 here and put a torch down on one of those. Or maybe even both. And I'm just thinking here. Probably do this. Oops, sorry. So we want to make it 4 tall because I believe 3 will make it look a bit short, a bit claustrophobic. 2, 3, 4. Still got plenty of these logs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, those are our bases. So we're gonna use those as our base. And we want some of the rooms to be taller than the others. There we go. And this way. Lovely. And then from here we could probably go back to a shorter base. Actually, I've changed my mind. Let's keep this nice and long. Nice and tall, sorry. Lovely. And then from here we're going to jump onto this block here. Oops, sorry about that. I need to be a bit more careful. There we go. Just like that. Probably do one more from here. And then this will just come pretty much just matching those blocks there. Lovely. Grab the rest of these logs. Yep. Sorry about that. That's better. Almost finished now. We will need a bit more sand and smelt it to glass. Let's go back to our cave house. Two logs left. And I need to make a few more chests. Sorry, a few more axes. Chests will come later. So let's make another axe here. Need some more wood. Awesome. Now we can see our foundation starting to really come into play now. Looks fantastic. Very happy with that. We're gonna break a few more trees here, just get a bit more wood. And while we do that, actually, let's plant some more saplings as well. Yeah, these trees are all a bit too large for me to break. Maybe this one here, as long as it's not connected. Yeah, it's too large. I'll leave it as it is. Here we go. There we go. And it looks like the sun's just about to rise. So we'll take a nice pause together in a second and enjoy that sunrise. Beautiful. Let's enjoy the sunrise together, shall we? It's beautiful. The colors in the sky are just absolutely gorgeous. Now I really need to get a bed. Nice cozy bed in our house would be perfect right about now. So we can wake up and enjoy the sunrise together. But for now, thank you for sharing that experience with me. We're going to... Actually, I want to extend the top part of this part here. So on our third day now, or maybe fourth, I've lost track. It's a good thing. Oops, fell into the water. Let's just grab that piece of wood there. So I want to extend this part of the house and make it one story taller. There we go, not two, that's enough. And then we'll need to do one. We can just connect this, that's okay. And then just go up from here. Lovely. Connect those. Maybe even break that block there and just connect this here. Fantastic. Now I want to do glass up here because it looks so nice. And we want to make our way down. Let's jump into the water so we don't make too much of a noise. Don't want to wake anybody from their slumber. And now we're just finishing off the house. So we're going to do glass here. And then 2 planks like that. And then glass on top there. For this one, the middle part can be all glass. And that reminds me, let's go and get the rest of our glass. We need some planks. Let's get those handy. So one more glass over here. And then we'll just fill the sides in with planks. And then maybe a log there perhaps we could have that log as a plank instead. Yep, that's still quite lovely. I need to fill in that back part as well. Go. And 2, 4, and just some glass here. You can see how glass adds a really nice element to the house. And for this one, we might just do it. So we'll have one glass here, one glass there. Just like that. Beautiful. For this one, we can have a glass in the middle. Like a window. Just like that. And then we'll have our doorway here. And next to the doorway, we'll have a log going up. And we'll need to make it so that there's a log coming down. And just a glass piece there. Some glass in the middle there. This back wall I want to do mostly out of planks. Let's get some more planks. Let's actually build another one like this. Perfect. And then I want to put a torch onto that. And then we're going to finish this off. Gonna work. Now let's finish that up there. A few more of these. And one more glass here. I don't think we need glass in this level because there's so much glass in the actual room. There we go. Looks like we finished our house. Let's take a look inside. Never mind, I forgot about the walls here. We will need a bit more glass to finish off those walls, so let's get a bit more sand. Sand might not be quite enough. You never know. So just to be safe, we'll get a few more. Excellent. We could probably just smelt it inside our house. In the meantime, let's finish off the foundations that we want. So, do one like this, one like this. Maybe one like that. And glass. Glass there. And on this side we'll have glass in the middle. Oops. It's just started to rain. Perfect timing on the shelter. Looks like our house is finished. It's perfect timing because it's really starting to rain out there. I just want to put one more torch right there. Lovely. And this is where my bed will be. And let's make a few chests here. So we'll put down these two chests here. Just thinking. Put the chests here, my bed can be there. Maybe even just at the entrance. There we go. Fantastic. Glass shards. And in the next episode, we'll go back to the cave and move all of our stuff into the new house. I'm very happy with how the house turned out. I hope you really enjoyed relaxing with me in this episode. And I'm really glad that you are here with me. And I hope you're as excited for the next episode as I am. I'm just going to let the rain sounds put us to sleep as we finish this video. I hope you have a good rest.